Hey, Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I don't know if you've heard, but Mint's premium wireless is $15 a month. But I'd like to offer one other perk. We have no stores. That means no small talk. Crazy weather we're having. No, it's not. It's just weather. It is an introvert's dream. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan. $15 per month equivalent required. New customer offer first 3 months only. Then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
Say what you want about AI, but it's here. And it's helping businesses get more done in a day. Wix's website builder is infused with AI so you can stay ahead. Create a beautiful, functional website just by describing your idea. Track how your site appears in AI search results. Create custom images on demand or launch an entire campaign in a matter of minutes. Wix gives you AI wherever you need it. Try it now for free at Wix.com.
Hello and welcome back to Sober Awkward, where we're doing something a little bit different. We started this podcast to share our own messy, awkward and hopefully humorous journeys through sobriety, and have always felt incredibly humbled by how many of you have connected with our stories. But not everyone's journey is the same as Vic and I's. So we put our heads together to figure out a way to give back and let our listeners inspire each other. Basically, we're taking us two idiots completely out of the equation. We decided to run a storytelling competition, during which we asked you to share your own inspirational stories of recovery with us. Well, to be honest, the stories you sent us completely blew us away. They were powerful, moving, and truly inspiring. We knew right away that we had to share them. So, with the permissions of the storytellers, we're going to be sharing one of their stories with you each week. This is our way of celebrating you. These are your stories, raw, real, and full of hope. Welcome to Sober Stories. The first story I want to share is from James from Worcestershire. He writes, "The first time I got properly drunk was at my great aunt's 80th birthday. Nothing quite says coming of age like downing pints at a pensioner's party. I was 15 and someone handed me a pint, then another. And before long I was 3 sheets to the wind and holding court in the corner, passionately discussing cabbages. Yes, cabbages. Savoy versus red, best ways to shred them, something about coleslaw being underrated. Honestly, I don't remember the details, but I do remember the laughter. A late bloomer by UK standards, but I made up for lost time. That night, I found my voice, or rather, I lost my inhibitions and mistook that for confidence. People laughed at my jokes, or perhaps at me, I'll never really know, and suddenly the quiet, awkward lad had become the life and soul of the party. And I loved it. That, I thought, was me. Fast forward through sixth form and into university, and the legend of my drinking abilities grew. I earned a reputation for being able to hold my drink, a badge I wore with pride, like a misguided Blue Peter badge, but with more Sambuca. Nights out were plentiful, messy, and mostly unmemorable. But I was doing well academically. I held down part-time jobs, and nobody batted an eyelid. In this country, if you're drinking heavily but turning up on time, you're not seen as having a problem. You're seen as fun. After uni, the people around me changed, but the attitude didn't. My colleagues and I all shared one thing in common: a love for booze. Looking back now, it's painfully obvious that many of us were problem drinkers. But at the time, we just thought we were letting our hair down after a long day in the office. Midweek hangovers were a rite of passage. Calling in sick? No problem. The manager was out with us the night before anyway. Solidarity. I was holding it together, at least on the surface. Good job, house, baby on the way. Sure, some old mates expressed concerns, but I brushed it off. They were boring. I was fine. Until I wasn't. One morning after the night before, I got arrested for drink driving. I won't go into the grim details, but suffice to say I was incredibly lucky it hadn't happened earlier. It should have been the wake-up call. It wasn't. In some twisted way, losing my license felt freeing. I no longer had to pretend I wouldn't drink. No car, no problem. The arrest didn't cost me my job, but it fractured my relationship. My partner and I split just before our daughter was born, and still I didn't stop. But the cracks were showing. My anxiety was now an ever-present shadow. Waking up with that gnawing dread in my stomach, scrolling through texts and missed calls, trying to piece together the night before. The social drinker had become the anxious wreck, quietly falling apart. Despite everything, I stayed present in my daughter's life. I worked, I smiled, I maintained a facade of normalcy. And then something wonderful happened. I met the woman who would become my wife. From our first conversations, I knew she was different, and more importantly, I wanted to be different for her. She lived in another city, so I began spending weekends there with my daughter. Family time became the new highlight. Slowly, I drifted away from the heavy drinking crowd. Eventually, I changed jobs to be closer to our new home, a change that turned out to be the first real catalyst. For the first time, I had breathing space. No after-work pints, no peer pressure. My then-girlfriend, now wife, gently helped me see that my drinking was a problem. Not because I was waking up in ditches or missing work, but because it was hurting me. The anxiety, the emotional volatility, the mental weight of it all, those weren't just side effects. They were symptoms. We got engaged in the Lake District, moved into our family home, and on Christmas Day 2021, 8 months after our wedding, we found out our daughter was going to be a big sister. I was still drinking, albeit more casually. Then one evening, my wife said, "If I go into labour, I'll need you to drive me to the hospital." That simple statement hit me like a thunderbolt. We lived semi-rurally, no taxis at 2 a.m. I promised her I'd stop drinking for a bit, just until the baby came. That was the moment everything changed. Within days, I was sleeping better. The anxiety vanished. I had energy, patience. I was less grumpy, more present. I remember thinking, holy shit, I've cracked the Da Vinci Code. Could it be that booze was the root of all this chaos? The anxiety, the ruined relationships, the drunken arguments, the morning after shame, eating chips on the floor outside a club at 3 a.m, the lost phones and debit cards. Surely someone would have told me. That quiet epiphany became a decision. I was done with alcohol forever. I don't know the exact day I quit. I count my sobriety from the day my second daughter was born. And without trying to sound like an evangelical preacher, it also felt like the day I was reborn. I'm coming up to 1,000 days sober now. My daughters will never see me drunk. My wife no longer has to deal with the emotional fallout of alcohol-induced moods. I've got my weekends back, my energy back, my peace of mind back. Quitting booze is hands down the best thing I've ever done. If you're even remotely considering it, just give it a go. You might find yourself waking up one day thinking you've cracked a code of your own. And maybe, just maybe, you'll realise that you were always the life of the party. You just didn't need the drink to prove it.
If you're questioning your relationship with booze, you're struggling to moderate, or your hangovers are causing anxiety, it might be time to reach out for some support.
Yeah, just talk to a mate about how you're feeling, contact a local doctor, find an AA or sobriety group. Vic's got one.
Yeah, just head to www.cuppa.community.
Remember, if you're questioning yourself, it might be time to seek support.
Even though this journey can be awkward, it is definitely worth it. And if you've enjoyed the Sober Awkward podcast, don't forget to review it, rate it, and share it with your mates.
Do they have to share it with their mates?
Yeah, of course they do. I'm not doing this for nothing, Hamish. Bloody hell.
How do they share it?
I don't know, just write it on the...
No one knows your business better than you. So who better to create your website than, well, you? Wix's website builder puts it all in your hands. Create a beautiful website just by talking with AI or choosing from thousands of templates. Customize every detail with simple drag and drop tools and get everything you need to start running business your way. Build more, think bigger, and do it all yourself on Wix. Go to Wix.com.
At LinkedIn, we know hiring is a big deal for your small business. Sometimes it can feel a little overwhelming. LinkedIn uses data that you can't find anywhere else to give you the best candidates, all so you can feel confident you're hiring the best person for the job. And even a little hiring bliss. See why 86% of small businesses who post a job on LinkedIn get a qualified candidate within a day. Post a job for free at linkedin.com/Pandora. LinkedIn, your next great hire is here.
It's homecoming season at HBCUs, when generations of alumni come together to celebrate Black culture and community. State Farm honors the strength of those communities and legacy, pride, and unstoppable energy of the HBCU family. That's why State Farm agents are committed to helping you choose the coverage you need so you can protect the things that matter most. And that's something to celebrate too. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
So, as you probably know, my comedy memoir, 1,000 Wasted Sundays, is officially out. All my magnificent fuck-uppery in one awkward hit. If you'd like to get your hands on a copy, it's now available from all good bookstores.
We always say all good bookstores, don't we?
Yeah.
Are there bad bookstores?
No, it's probably ones with moody sellers.
Oh yeah, really depressed librarian folk.
Yes,
okay,
good. So there are probably some, but we're only storing it in the good ones.
It's only made it into the goodies.
You can also get it from all good online retailers. The print version and ebook are out now, and the audiobook will be available in March. I've been writing my memoir for 5 years. It will make you laugh, cry and cringe, and hopefully inspire a few people to reconsider their relationship with booze. If you love the podcast, then I think you'll love the book, even if I do say so myself. Hamish has read it. What did you think?
I feel like I know a little bit too much about you now, to be honest, Vic. Look, I really loved it. It was hilarious and surprisingly moving, but I feel like I've seen you naked in a literary sense. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's worrying.
Yeah. From an emotional point of view, seriously, it wobbled my teeny weeny wooden heart, Vic.
Okay.
My teeny little wooden heart.
Well, his wooden heart is broken. Anyway, so if you do manage to get your filthy mitts on a copy, please do me a favour and head to goodreads.com and give me a review. Doing that will help me get it out there to those that need a bit of sober support. So there you have it. My story, unwanted warts and all. Come and get awkward with me.
Not to be too demanding or anything, but seriously, go and buy it now.
Yeah, go and buy it. Go and buy it right now.
Yeah, don't just tell your friends, buy it, and then buy your friends one or two.
Yeah, don't give them a copy, buy it. Yeah.
And you know what? Don't be careful where you store it. If you lose it, you can always buy another 5.
Buy another one.
Yeah.